quite handsomely, and they have been only because of government divine intervention, if you will. Straight on up, you know, just parabolic there. And this is what we're going to be looking for. 123.15 is in play. That's where we're going. All right, that's probably where they're going to end this thing at, unless someone comes in and starts operating. Now, we know that who the someone is that's operating because the government has already said so. And for those people who don't believe that the markets are manipulated and there's no PPT or you know, trading bots or robots or anything like that, well, you heard what Mr. Bernanke just said in the statements. He said that he was a little reluctant into injecting, infusing any more cash into the markets. What does that mean? It means that they're thinking about no longer propping the market up and letting nature take its course and letting the market collapse and crash. All right? You don't let something happen unless it's in your power to do so. That means, yes, the Fed has been operating. They always have been operating. It's not really a secret. Okay? The Fed operates. They pump liquidity and take liquidity out of the market. They infuse it with liquidity and they extract liquidity. That's just how they do. And they've always done it, and nothing is going to stop them anytime soon from doing it until they stop doing it. Again, here you go. Here's your PPT, a high-frequency trading bot right here. We got it on the 24th. We got it again here on the 19th. It's just littered with activity, and admittedly so. Okay, except for this is this appears to be, like I said, selling pressure. You know, here was your first bot check. Waited a few days, and then it did pull back. It's sort of like an orderly fashion. You would think, why are they defeating themselves or trading against themselves? I don't have all the answers. I just tell you what I pick up and what I see. Again, here, bot check, big down bar right here. Then we go up again. So they're doing something. Whatever their rhyme or reason is, what they're trying to accomplish, you know, is whatever. And here was the bot checks back here, the positive ones, where they were pumping liquidity. See it here? And what did the market do? It went up. You know, it went up. So they're doing what they're doing, and the only thing we can do is trade what we see. So, like I said, I don't know when the music is going to stop in the bonds, but just like you just have to treat it like any other market. Eventually, the music stops, and you know you'll get stopped out on a sharp reversal, and give back a little bit of what you made trading in the direction of the trend, which is common with trend following systems and breakouts. But that's part of the course and part of doing business and the cost of doing business. But don't panic, because if it happens, then you can always quickly reverse and get long the TBT. So don't even worry about it. If you want to get part of the bond activity, go ahead and ride it, because it looks like we still got at least $12 to go before they may pull the plug on it or something else happens. But if nothing comes in and stops it, then we still got another $12 at least to go in the TLT. So take it for what it's worth on the bonds. All right, taking a look at silver spot here. Again, this chart is just crazy. There's no rhyme or reason. There's nothing going on here, but just a lot of just what I call foolishness. You're trending, you're not trending. You're neutral, you're bullish, you're bearish. You're neutral, you're bullish, you're bearish. It's just crazy. The manipulation in these markets is absolutely ridiculous. All right, as far as bot checking the silver, lately not anything noticeable except for back here. In June, we had some bot checking to the downside, and of course the market did fall. Okay, it proceeded right. It always precedes it. We had a bot check back here on May 12th, and prices collapsed just like they did. As of recently, I don't have any bot checking. There are no bot activity. This is just people going in and buying and selling. So had you caught this pulse wave, you would have made it when it broke out here, made money here, made money here. So those of you who have been missing it, I would just say be patient and wait for the next one and see what happens. Right now, the only thing you can do is play the correction, sell it, and try to make $1.50. That's all you can do. Right now, your inflection point to the corrective side of this move is at 1774. So there you are. That's your weekly support inflection point is going to be 1774. So if this move is bogus and this is the end of it, then that's where you're going to catch the correction. If not, then just wait for the next pullback into the price bands, and then you can take off from there. And of course, it'll be on the blog, the next signal we have. As of right now, there is none. Just the system is still holding this long here from there, so you have to wait on that one. Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead and we'll end the video with the take a look at commodities. This is the DBA. All right, they're playing around with our food, if you haven't noticed it already. So things are going to be real expensive getting in the store. The futures have just been going ballistic. Corn, wheat, soybeans, all of that is just really getting out of hand. So what you're going to want to do here, the price inflection points for this week here, you want to go ahead and buy at 2642 on this DBA. 2642 is your long entry point there. The pulse wave support on the short side, if there's a sell-off coming, is at 2563. So you buy at 2642, looking for this thing to get up into the high 27s, and you want to sell it at 2563, looking for it to pull back toward support around the 24.5, somewhere in this Kumo cloud here. Let me show you what the futures are looking like. Okay, this here is the frozen pork bellies. We're gonna end it off here. Look how insane things can happen in a market. We went super parabolic and hit all-time highs going back to the 70s in this market, these frozen pork bellies. Look how we went all the way up here to the 145 price in pork bellies. Never, ever, ever in the history of pork bellies have we seen such a thing. Only to collapse the prices back down to 105. Absolutely insane activity. Alright, so all I'm saying is, when you see commodity futures prices acting like that, it's only a matter of time before you go and you look on your store shelf and you're going to pass out and faint when you see the prices, because pretty much everything that they make food with is made with wheat or corn or something like that. So please keep that in mind when you go to the store. And since everything has corn and wheat in it, look at your wheat. They spiked it on you all the way up to $8.41 a bushel. That's just ridiculous. Only to come back down and only correctively consolidate at the high $6.79 a bushel level. All right, and this is usually the time of the year when prices get ready to correct. So unless things are going to get really hairy in the food supply, you can expect prices to at least pull back down into the $5 range into this this Kumo cloud here. But I don't know. There's a lot of bot activity in the wheat right now. If you take a look here, look at this bot activity going all the way back to July the 14th. Pretty much almost every other day there's bot activity, and it's downward pressure, and that's what you saw here. You saw the prices peak and then collapse. So whenever you see these bots, whenever there's a bot check, you got to really think about it, because big moves do follow these bot checks. Look at how they pumped it here. On June the 9th, we had a bot check, upward bias. That means there was some buying going. There was some operation going in there to push prices up, and then eventually prices just exploded. And they exploded from the 469 range, and then we got all the way up here to the 841 range. So that's just stupid money there in the wheat pit. Anyway, that's it. This video has gone way over, but I need to cover a lot of things because I got a lot of questions from you guys. Keep the questions coming, and I'll try to get to as many of them as possible. But be encouraged, and remember, take what you can and give nothing back.